Bro, my phone, I don't know why, but every time I try to record, it does like a Resident Evil fucking puzzle. It's so annoying. And my tripod that's as high as it goes, so I have to kneel down like a Japanese salaryman. But before starting the video, I recall the last videos telling you I was gonna dye my hair and, well, bleach it. And I was gonna need you to tell me good luck. Well, nobody in the comments actually did wish me good luck. And guess what? Actions. Well, actions have consequences, my friend. I have to kneel down. Because thankfully, it came out pretty good. It is blonde. It does look orange, but it is blonde. Unfortunately, I don't know how I managed to fuck up so badly. I did it alone, but I did the back pretty well. I did everything else, but my bangs came in patchy. So there's like a spot where it's super dark there. Oh yeah, it sucks too, because after you bleach your hair, and you need to tone it for like every 2 weeks. I don't know, maybe I'm exaggerating, but like I noticed that after I tone my hair, I mean the toner is just gone. Like the tone is gonna have to retone. So after this video, I'm gonna retone my hair again. It sucks. Don't bleach your hair. Just color it. After I bleached my hair, I had to go downtown to like buy some supplies, oh some toner, for my hair. And then as I was going outside the metro, there's this girl who approaches me, and she tells me, "Oh my god, I love your style. It's so cool, and I love your hair. Your hair's pretty, and I like the color." I was like, "Okay, that's pretty straightforward, but it's pretty cool, right?" It's true what they say. Blondes do have more fun. But then she hits me with a, "Hey man, do you have some time to speak about Israel?" So I was out with my little sister, and I just hung out with her like downtown, and went to the arcades. Like I bought her a manga. We just had fun, right? And on our way there, we stopped because there was a guy wearing like an anonymous mask, and they were holding like a screen. And my little sister and I were curious, so we went there to see what was up. And it was like one of those videos of like animals getting like killed because that's how meat is made. And they show like the horrors of what those animals live, right? So we were just looking at, and then this guy, condescending. It was very condescending. He was just asking me, like I was a little kid, right? Like, do you know how meat is made? He was such an asshole, bro. I don't want to speak to him. I should have just said, bro, I don't want to speak to you. I don't want to know you. Just leave me alone, right? Just leave us alone. I should have said that, but I'm kind of a pussy, so I didn't, and I regret it because it was such an asshole. And the more we're talking, I mean, he's making good points. Like, I'm not even against like what he's saying. He's right. Like, I would say he is in the right, right? We treat animals really badly and all that stuff. And I was trying to be like on his side. Like I was telling him, yeah, I mean, I don't particularly, blah blah blah. I mean, just tell you how condescending he was. After I was like, I mean, I was done. Like we're just there because we were curious. We didn't want to talk philosophical, right? I hate talking philosophical. I actually don't like. I know some of my videos, I guess you could say they're like philosophical talk, but I really don't enjoy talking like that. I just because to me it's useless. To me it doesn't mean anything. Because at the end of the day, I'm still gonna go to work. I'm still gonna wake up. Things are not gonna change. As we were like leaving, because I told, bro, I just wanted to hang out with my little sister, bro. Just leave me alone. As we went there, he screamed at us, "Are you gonna stop? Are you gonna start respecting animals?" Maybe I'm making assumptions, and you shouldn't make assumptions of people. He was an asshole, so I don't care. But you could tell I don't think he cared really much for animals, but he just used the animal torture thing as a way to like heighten himself, to make him feel like superior to others. Well, that's what I think. But again, I hope he's doing good work instead of just being an asshole. It actually made me want to eat steak. But he's making those arguments. I know he's right, but also to some extent, I'm like realizing, and I didn't want to tell this because I didn't want my little sisters to become like have this point of view because I don't think it's right per se, or not right, but it's not like good. Yeah, and it's gonna make me sound like an asshole too. But bro, I just didn't care. Honestly, I just didn't care. I was gonna tell him I don't care. The only animal that I really care about is like cats. Like one day I want to have a cat sanctuary where I can have cats and stuff. But aside from that, I don't really give a fuck about animals. Maybe dogs. Those are cool, I guess. I've been on Instagram and I've been trying to lose weight, and so a lot of my feed nowadays is just like weight related topics. So a lot of things like transformations, right, before and after, or just glow ups. And my favorite actually are glow downs. I really enjoy, like there's this trend we have to normalize having glow downs. I really like that because it's true. And it's kind of crazy that some people are they're so pretty and so nice looking and all that stuff, and then they just like get chopped as fuck. Like there's this Latino guy who was like, he's pretty okay looking, and then he looks like a Tio. He looks like an unk. It's crazy, bro. He's crying at his job in construction work. That's crazy. He aged like a lot. I like lowdowns a lot because it makes you realize that we're all one day away of just letting ourselves go or just life fucking us up. So I've been recommended a lot of videos of nice looking people, right? Because it's the glow down. Well, they're chopped and then they get the glow up and then they get like they find shit. I guess it just made me realize also how vain people are or how vain things are. I don't think I could ever post myself like my face online because, or at least in that way, like with the selfie and like making like that fuckboy that fuckboy face and all that stuff. I'm gonna sound so cooked. I'm not a chud molding over people mugging me. It's not even that. It's just it's so vain and it's so gross, don't you think? But it's been so normalized. Like on my feed, sometimes like, oh, racist meme, oh, Gunner meme, racist meme, and then it's like someone like a guy mugging, and he's doing that. Just it's so gross. It's so gross. How can people just have that? I don't even know if it's like confidence. It's just gross, like narcissism, don't you think? But how do people do that? How do people not care? Or do they care? Or I don't know. And that's the thing. Why should you care about anything? Because let's say I care about a lot of stuff or what people think of me. But then there's going to be someone who doesn't give a fuck and he's just going to be free. So is the thing just to be free and not care? Or should you care but like not be stupid? Like I don't care about showing. The only reason why I don't share my face is because I like anonymity. I don't like having to change myself for others. But I see that a lot online and especially on social media. And it's so weird. It's just so weird. Like I've seen a lot of okay, maybe I'm gonna for example, okay, I've been recommended some makeup no makeup things because I think because of the fanboy meme. Well, it's not a meme, but you know what I mean, right? And there's this guy, right? Oh my god, he pisses me off so much. And he does like makeup tutorials, but he's like emo makeup tutorials, like he does smoky makeup and all that stuff. He does eyeliner as well, guy liner. He does this fuckboy face, like this sad like e-boy face, and it's so fucking cringy because like who do you think you are? I think that's a lot of like if I were in contact with these people, because I don't know any of these guys, right? The people that I hang out with, they just post sometimes photos on the. But even my friends, that's the thing. Even my friends, they post their face like on their Instagram, like they post their pictures and all that stuff. Like I really want to, maybe not tell them because they're not doing anything wrong. Again, having your face online, there's nothing inherently wrong with that. The guy that does the makeup and does the fuckboy, like, oh, I'm so hot, I'm so sexy. Shit, that pisses me off so much because I want to tell him, like, who do you think you are? Like, why are you doing that? Is it because you feel good about yourself? Is it because you want to appear hot to others? I'm pretty sure, personally, that's the thing I believe. Like, he wants to make himself look hot. So, and then on Instagram, on his comments, some girls like thirst over him. Like, let's say I was doing some makeup tutorials. I would not do those fuckboy faces. I would just put the makeup, and that would be it. That would be it. I wouldn't do like, oh, like I wouldn't do any of that because it's so cringy. It's so ew. But you see how weird people are. Clearly, I said I do not care for that little chicken who got killed, but I care about this guy putting on like a sexy smug. What is wrong with me? And what is wrong with people? Oh, there's a war going somewhere around the world. I don't care. Oh, but you know what I care about? Papyrus being the knight in chapter 5 of Deltarune. That's what I care about. So honestly, I just came to this conclusion of you shouldn't care about anything, honestly. But not in that way. Not in a nihilistic way, but more in a... Because I feel like just not caring about anything, or just saying I don't care about anything, or nihilism in that way, I feel like it's just a way to just get out of the conversation without thinking really critically. When I write like the scripts to A Happier Past, I try to make them not about myself because believe it or not, even though like I would say a lot of my videos I end up talking about myself, I don't particularly enjoy talking about myself because like I said, every time I try to talk about myself, I always go like, think who do I think I am? The same way that I thought about the guy, right, doing the fuckboy faces. I was like, who do I think I am? Why do I think I'm so important that people or the world needs to know about me? Like, if I were to make a video about, like, I don't know, my favorite things of art, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? I'm not. I'm not. I'm not anyone. I'm not. If it was like, I don't know, what the guy wrote, Oyasumi Pumpun, I'm gonna listen to him because he made something important. He makes something. He's someone. I'm no one. So who gives a fuck about what I have to say about uh, Blood on the Tracks? Fucking love Blood on the Tracks. I've been reading this manga. It's called Blood on the Tracks by Shizo Oshimi. It's so good. It's so creepy. This guy's goated. Like, he's done a lot of stuff. I think he's done also Flowers of Evil. This guy's really good. If you like creepy stuff, like if you're into like, for the only thing I've read like those creepy was like Junji Ito's Uzumaki. But if you like creepy, this is insanely creepy. I'll read it. Oh, and Flowers of Evil. I'm also reading Flowers of Evil. Really good books. But the guy, the fuckboy guy, does have an upper hand on me because he doesn't care and I care. So he's able to create, even though it's cringy fuckboy videos, he still has something. I don't have it much because I'm afraid of being like, who's gonna watch this stuff? And not even who's gonna watch. People are gonna watch anything, right? I've watched dumb shit in my life, but like, it's like, who do I think I am that I deserve to put my stuff out there on the world? Because I'm not putting a manga, I'm not putting a video game, I'm not putting music, I'm not putting something substantial. To me, YouTube videos are, I mean, they're fine. Like, there's some, can YouTube videos really be art? Like, at some point, like high art. I don't think I've ever seen a YouTube video where it's like high art. Actually, never mind. There was this video of like a guy that beat every seed of Pokemon at simultaneously. That guy did high art. You know who I'm talking about? The fuckboy guy. I mean, I'm sure he's a nice guy. Just the way that he chooses to portray himself online is really fuckboy, cringy, and it puts a bad taste in my mouth. Yeah. But isn't it beautiful that these two guys that made me mold actually ended up helping me? Well, yeah, they did. I was gonna say I did the job, I did the heavy lifting because I was the one who had to think actually, but they lit the fire. So thank you very much, asshole vegan and fuckboy. Stop making that face. It makes me cringe. Makeup guy on Instagram. Thank you very much, guys. So yeah, I think I learned. I don't know if you learned, because people don't learn from the mistake of others. I still stand by that. You should. You have to burn your hand. But what I learned, you shouldn't care. Yeah, you should just stop caring, bro. Actually, do you know what I just realized? It's not even the. I think what I really don't like is either the performing and yeah, it's just the performing and putting up yourself on a pedestal. Because for example, I watch a lot of like YouTubers where it's just like bloggy stuff. I love their stuff. There's like Flolotl, Little Honey Bear, Jube. There's like Vampire Doll. There's this other girl, like she has a hard name to remember, but I'll put the names all there, right? And all these girls, like, they have it's just living their lives, but they're putting so much effort in their content. It's just nice and it's so aesthetic, right? So and a lot of times they're like, yeah, by the way, I actually don't live this way every day. Like, it's just a fantasy. Yeah, I really don't enjoy people making themselves look better than they are, because it's like, ugh, it's so ugly. Like right now, I just said I'll give a fuck if animals die. That's not making me myself look good. In fact, it makes me look like an asshole. And I'm not trying to be a pick me. Like, these guys make themselves look good, but I make I make myself look bad on purpose because I'm different. I'm not a pick me. Don't worry. I'm just saying. So I guess the lesson that we learn is that you shouldn't care about people, right? I don't even know what the lesson is. Yeah, I don't even know. Oh, I know. I know the lesson is. The lesson is that YouTube is not art. So I'm just gonna put these videos. I'm still gonna put effort. I'm still gonna do zoomers, and Happy Hair Paths are not gonna change because I still like doing them. But actually, do you like these videos? Do you like these videos of just random guy with a mask on and a doll speaking? If you obviously, I shouldn't care if you like this, but I'm gonna go back on my word because I don't have a stalwart constitution. If you don't like these videos, I'm gonna stop. I mean, if you don't like them, you don't like them, obviously. I'm just saying,
Happier Pass takes a lot of time. So in between, you can have some of these videos if you want. Good news. I actually recorded 2 videos. One is 45 minutes of me reviewing some Happier Past models, just my renders rather. And it's interesting. It sounds boring, but please, it's interesting. And I made another 25 I think minute video of me talking about something. Okay, but it's a little embarrassing because I'm not gonna talk about it. But please wait. And final side note: as you can see, my room is very tiny. Well, you cannot see that, but my room is tiny. Um, I do have some, like, right there is my book of mangas. I'm still organizing. That's why I have this whole pile of manga. But they're hanging there on the wall, and you're just gonna see my face with some. And there's my drum set, so I cannot film there. Right there, there's no way I'm filming there because you're gonna see my fanboy stuff. On the right is where I sleep. It is more aesthetic. It does have my guitars, but it's not very comfortable to record there. So here's the deal: either I take a cue from the bloggers that I watch and make my room pretty, right? So it's aesthetic and all that stuff, or we lean into the chop aesthetic. I become chopette, right? So I either make it even more chopped. So like I could remove the floor. That would just make it more chopped. Would you guys like that? I don't know. It'd be interesting. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, please, just don't be nice to be nice. You can be real with me. You can be like, Bobby, you fell off. If you say I fell off, holy shit, yeah, I'm gonna lock in for real. I'm gonna lock in, but I don't think I fell off. I fell off. Damn, I fell off. Holy shit, I fell off. What am I doing? So, anyways, here's the. Well, now you made me feel bad, so I need to lock in. Here's the preview to the next render for Happier Pass. Thanks for watching. Oh my! I actually fell off. That's insane. Bubby, look, I like seeing your stupid face, but can you do like the Blender stuff? Yeah, don't worry, bro. This is the next video. It's gonna come. It's super cool. Yeah, so don't worry. I'm still working on it, dude. So this is me when you tell me where's the Blender tutorial. This is my face when you tell me this is me when you tell me where's the Blender tutorial.